and welcome to our annual almost day one of PowerTour. We are on our mad dash to get everything loaded. Everybody's up, moving, waiting on one more vehicle. We are going to be one vehicle short. We'll get into that later in the trip. Bugs. Yeah, we're getting loaded. We remembered the most important thing this time, the helmet. So if we decide to get our race on, we'll be able to. Yeah, we're just waiting for one other person, finish a little bit of loading, get out of here. We're gonna try and grab breakfast before they shut down. And yeah, unofficial day one of PowerTour 2026. All right, we got breakfast, we're gassed up, we're iced up, we're ready to go. Only about an hour off pace, which is actually about an hour ahead of time for us. So should be a fairly uneventful drive on the way up. It says about 5 hours or about 300 miles. So the next update should be from pre-registration. See you there. Well, we made it to town. Mostly not much of an issue. We did run through two pretty significant squalls and just had a pretty good traffic backup on a bridge over a river, which is my favorite. But we are getting close. We're showing about 5 miles from the event, and we are starting to see cars. So getting close. So we are heading to the line. It is raining. The line is pretty long, but we did get here before they closed the registration. So that'll be good. Kat's going to use the facilities. Austin's jumping in line to scope out the t-shirts and whatnot. So yeah, we're here. It's happening again. All right, we finally made it through registration. That was a pill. One of the rain squalls that we had gone through hit registration, and there's a lightning strike about a half hour away, so they had to shut down everything because technically they're considered outdoor employees, and their insurance wouldn't let them continue until they got the all clear. So it ended up being shut down for about an hour. So we finally got through, got all the goodies and everything. We will do a unboxing of the goodie bag when we get to the hotel. I'm soaked. I've had a little bit of chance to dry out. The rain has slowed down some. We've been looking at some pretty cool cars as we come through. Run across. But yeah, we're pretty miserable, pretty wet. We're gonna get the hotel, dry off, try and find some local deep dish pizza, and then get ready for the official first day tomorrow. I don't remember if I've said or not, but the start of PowerTour is in Joliet this year. The hotel we got is a little further away in Kankakee, and apparently we're not the only ones that had that idea. As I've shown in other years, I mean, every night is a car show in the parking lot. But we're soaked from getting caught in the rain. We just checked in. We're gonna load up, take ourselves upstairs, change, sit for a second, and then we're gonna go grab something to eat. Whenever we do this, we try and find something a little bit of local flair. So we've been looking up at some local pizza joints. See something. One, it's Sunday night, so we'll see what's still open. If we end up having to do something, you know, like fast food or whatever tonight, then we'll do a local pizza place tomorrow, because we're staying in the same room tomorrow. So next checkup will be what we're having for supper. All right, so we hurried up and got out of the registration just because of the weather. We were soaked. We're dried off-ish, changed our clothes. I'm waiting for my shoes to dry because somebody didn't remind me to bring a second pair of shoes. Thought one would be no. Hey, can't do that on TV. So anyway, we are gonna go ahead and do a quick unboxing of the grab bags that we get this year, and then we will head up to supper. So we've got, as always, the window sticker, which this one's pretty cool. It's got the flag. Oh, thank you, love. then Route 66 Centennial, so again the 100th anniversary of Route 66. And then Joliet, Rantoul, Madison, Springfield, and Tulsa. So those are all the places we're headed. I don't know if I'll put that on the van or not yet, to be honest. But, and then almost every year they have some type of commemorative plate. So again, 100th anniversary of 66. We've got PowerTour 2025 or 2026, excuse me. Summit Racing. Usually they do like a save a couple bucks. Oh, this year registered to potentially win a $500 gift certificate. That'd be pretty cool. I never win anything like that, but it'd be pretty cool. Red Line Synthetic Oils. Another Summit Racing. Here's the coupon, 50 off 500 or 100 off 1,000. Another keychain. I actually used the heck out of the one we got last year for my work truck, so I can always find that key. Another Red Line sticker. $20% off an Optima charger. That might be worth taking a look at. And then we've got the itinerary. So it usually gives you the turn-by-turn of the official route, and then sometimes they give you a, things to see when you're in certain areas. So we'll do some flipping through that when we have some time. Maybe tonight after we get back while we're relaxing. Let's see what else. WD-40 Precision Pen. We got one of those last year, which I think is still sitting unopened on my back porch. Stable. An electronic cleaner from WD-40. That'll be pretty good. We've got our Summit Racing lanyards this year. I think last year was Continental.
Yeah, I brought one.
Another stable. Save those for if I get my motorcycles running. And then this one's the actual penetrant. And then of course we get the grab bag. And then in here, so we've got the window hanger. We've got the credentials. We've already got our stamp for tomorrow. Which one did they? Oh, Painless Performance is the one that they stamped. But you get one stamped every day by different sponsors, and you get one for the day. You get all 5 of them, and then you get your plaque at the end. And then this here is the window sticker. So, pretty traditional. Not a whole lot different from what we've had in the past. Again, this is extra. This isn't why we do it. But it's nice to get something. Anyway. But yeah. So kind of a strikeout on the pizza joint. It wasn't a sit down. It was just a take and go, which normally would be fine. But we want something kind of out, kind of away, kind of sitting. Mustang. So we're trying Brickstone Brewery, which I don't think is a local. I think it might be a chain. It sounds familiar, but I don't think we've ever been to one. But we're going to go and sit down. Johan finally caught up with us. So he's going to be joining us for the rest of the trip. And I'm going to do everything possible to not leave my poor wife in the dust this year. She might have to get a leash. Back at the hotel after supper. Got all kinds of them. right, that wraps up the trip here and the first night. We will catch back to you in the morning. Well, it's the official morning of day one. We're just extricating from the hotel. Make a quick Walmart stop on the way out, pick up a few things that we missed. Weather's supposed to be questionable today. There's a chance of rain at about 11 and a heavier chance of rain about 2. So we'll see what that does to the venue and stuff. We're gonna be at the same hotel tonight, so we're not spending any time like doing any extra packing or nothing. But like I said, we still gotta stop and get a few supplies. Johan and the crew patiently waiting for us to get our act on the road. So yeah, bright-eyed, bushy-tailed. Coffee wasn't bad this morning, but still trying to stretch the face out. So yeah, day one, here we go. All right, we're pulling into the venue now. Little bit chaotic, but again, when you're trying to run this many people, there's a couple different locations. I mean, yeah, it'd be nice. You can always have things go smoother, but end of the day, we're here.
This is the photo day.
Yep, so they're taking the pictures right away. But yeah, we're here. Again, we were here last year for day 2. First day is always really chaotic, obviously, with people that are still trying to register and all kinds of different things going on. But I mean, this is something that I never in a million years thought I would be able to do ever, and the fact that this is my 5th year doing it is amazing. So I try not to complain. Sorry, you get my picture taken.
You don't want your picture taken?
Not in the minivan.
What's wrong with the minivan?
I'm not posing. Good morning.
Thank you. I think we're gonna pick our own picture like we did last year. Find something along the site. They've got the Route 66 murals and stuff. So I don't think we're gonna do the official picture this year. But anyway, that aside happening, did George come with?
Yeah.
Yeah, so the venue technically doesn't open up for another 5 minutes, but we're in, and I mean, we had about a 40-minute drive.
5 minutes of traffic-ish.
Yeah, we got here. There wasn't a whole lot of traffic the way that we came up. Yeah, it was kind of annoying to have to shoot past the entrance. We had to loop around, had to find a place to turn around. But again, I mean, we're in, so not too bad, not too bad. But yeah, we're gonna find a spot, get parked, and see what happens when the midway opens. All right, so we're in and parked. We're kind of watching everybody roll in. We got the van all marked up. So plan A was the Mustang, didn't quite make it. Plan B, the WRX. We were kind of considering taking that. It's a little small for 3 people, and we're having some issues with the tires, and the tires on that are just super expensive. Plan C, we got the hot rod minivan, PowerTour 2026. We've got our checklist. PowerTour always starts in your driveway, so it started in La Crosse. We've made it to Joliet, Rantoul, St. Louis, Springfield, and Tulsa. So we got the YouTube channel, J&J Customs 26. So we'll see if we get any folks on the way down that look into the page. So, Mustang, alternator issues, tires. There we go. So as usual, I will try and get pictures and videos of the day. And at the end of the day, we will have our pick of the day as far as what our favorite cars are. So between all of us, we'll it might be a multi-list every day. But the first one we are starting with, Astro minivan, like Johan's working on for himself. And come and take a look. It is an LS swap. Johan's getting a lesson in the swap.
So, but yeah, it's been fun.
I had a mistake.
Till you hear the banjo.
So this one's a 1978 Ford Fairmont two-door. My very first car ever was a 1979. Similar taillights to the Mustang of the era. I got mine from a neighbor kid I knew in high school. I bought it for 40 bucks. Pushed it to 5 blocks to the house. Thing never ran. It had, I believe, a straight 6 in it, if I remember correctly. I ended up buying a 1980 Mercury Zephyr as a parts car. That one ran better, so the Fairmont turned into the parts car for the Zephyr. That's cool. The ever popular fan favorite fishing wagon is here. The weather's not cooperating, so I'm not sure if we'll get down the track. Well, probably not today, but we'll see this week. And the almost world famous stubby truck. This is the one Cat likes the most. So that's a wrap on day one. When we took off, there were still cars coming in. I did see a Cobra park that wasn't there when we did our initial walkthrough. But knees being what they are, I mean, I'm not hobbling around with a cane like I was last year, so that's a bonus. But knees being what they are, I had to sit down, so we're ready to get something to eat. So we took off, got some gas, heading over to grab some lunch, and going to chill at the hotel. Might see if there's a couple of sightseeing things in the general vicinity, but we'll discuss route tomorrow if we want to just jump straight to the event or if we want to try and cut across and pick up the route. The hotel we have is in the direction of tomorrow's event, but it's not on the route. So we'll decide what we do, and it'll probably have a lot to do with what time we actually wake up, because we were all struggling to get up and get moving this morning. But Johan, for his first event, he's pretty excited about it. He thinks it's pretty cool. So we'll do some editing, get some pictures for day one. For myself, I think my car of the day for day one is a 1978 Ford Fairmont. I'm going with the little bit of sentimental. My very first car was a 79 Fairmont 2-door, so I brought back some memories there. Kat, you were saying the
Stubby truck.
the Vietnam Memorial stubby truck. That's one we look for every year. I've had some pictures of that one. Austin's catching some sleep. He had some pictures of a Ford GT40 or possibly a new GT. We'll see. So as we get the editing done, I'll have a montage of today, and I'll make sure to focus on those 3 for cars of the day. But until then, unless anything else pops up between here and there, we will see you for day 2. So we stopped for something to eat, went into the hotel, took a nap, just went and had some ice cream, did some walking around. We're back at the hotel for the evening, and we're going to do the evening parking lot walk around. And this isn't even an official hotel for PowerTour. So those are all going to be closer to Joliet. These are just guys that travel down like we did. So we're going to wrap up the evening here. And yeah, we're going to take a little bit different route in the morning, but we are going to try and catch up with the group as we get along. But yeah, try and get a good night's sleep. Try and get an early out in the morning. And we'll see you when the sun comes up.
Dirty